everyone. Welcome to the podcast. The podcast.
Hey.
The SEGANA Podcast. We're back and it's episode 7. We're live. We're fresh. We're also very tired.
And we're also very back in the Bella Vista Hotel
Bella Vista
studio.
Hotel. Yes, we're back here. Thank you so much again for having us.
Yes,
what a
thank
lovely
you.
provision. How's your
Yes.
week been? I feel like I was going over this when I was editing the last podcast. I was like, you know what we kind of don't really do is just talk. Like the whole point of a podcast is to just talk,
Yeah.
and we don't really talk.
And just check in and make sure we're, mentality and mental health is all going well.
It was Are You Okay Day? I think it was.
It was a few days ago or last week.
Last week, wasn't it?
I
Last
remember.
Thursday. Actually, the day we recorded the last podcast was Are You Okay Day, and we
Oh,
didn't even
we
ask
didn't
each
even
other if
check.
we were okay.
Pretty sure I put it on my story as well. I didn't say anything.
Are you okay?
I am okay. Thank you
good.
for asking. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Drowning in podcast work, but I'm okay.
Yeah, facts. Tell me about it.
Guys, we got a show lined up for you today. Lots of little things planned.
Lots.
Lots of surprises.
Yes.
You could say.
Okay.
Lovely little surprises. I
Okay.
think for the listeners as well. Wouldn't you
course.
say that?
I would say, yeah.
If you didn't listen to the last episode, we actually came up with our little certificate of classics.
Yes.
You can grab that by following the steps. On our Instagram, I think we should upload like a little post or something for
Yeah.
directions on how to actually submit things to the
Yeah.
podcast. So we will do that. Look out on our Instagram for that. But it is in our bios, the SEGANA Podcast at gmail.com. Get your submissions in with your name and claim your certificate of classics for being a season 1
I
podcaster.
already know I want one, so you'll see my details somewhere in there.
Joshua Party just coming on.
First in line.
But yeah, we don't actually talk, and
We
that,
don't.
and this is one of the things that I wanted to kind of do.
Yeah.
So I locked eyes with someone outside the studio.
Yes, we see you.
They're just looking in. Are you guys doing a podcast? Yes,
Can I
let's
join?
go on a podcast. Please submit your details. Become a season 1
We have
podcaster.
a pair of headphones. Just come in.
But I wanted to bring up something that we visited
Yeah.
in an older episode with the break dancer.
Yeah, the Aussie breakdance
Ray Gun.
Olympics. Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you hear about this?
Oh, of course I did.
No. No, not that. Did you hear that she recently got ranked number 1 in the world?
For what though? Like for some,
you
surely
think-
not. Surely not.
If
Wait,
you
I
think
think it is.
if you think I'm kidding, that's what I would have said.
I would say like quickest meme of 2020 or like
No.
of 2024 maybe.
number
I don't know.
1 breakdancer in the world.
No, I don't
Yes.
believe it. No, I don't believe
It is
There
true.
is no way.
It is true.
By
the
who?
Australian breakdancer Rachel Gun
Gun.
is now ranked number 1 breakdancer in the world by the World Dance Sport Federation.
Oh my days.
B-Girl Ray Gun went viral for her performance of the day. We all know that part, right? It's because of some bylaws. So she went into a competition, which I watched, by the way. It was
Fairly.
yeah. She went into some competition before the Olympics, and it got her some certain amount of points. And because, right, the Olympics doesn't count towards the ranking of breakdancers,
Yeah.
she's now ranked number 1.
So that had nothing to do with
after
it.
scoring like a 0 from the judges in the Olympics.
Oh my goodness.
She's now the world's number 1 breakdancer.
Just me thinking before, it was like some secret society that
Yeah.
picked people for the Olympics.
And this is like me shooting my shot. Raygun, come on, let's let bygones be bygones.
I mean, yeah, we love you. Come on the
How
show.
about you just ignore the fact that we absolutely ripped on you
I
in
know,
the
like
previous
three-
episode?
2 episodes ago.
I've changed my tune. You're number 1. Please,
You're
come on.
amazing, come on.
Come on the show. And good news, because we've got a little tight-knit community,
Yeah.
if people actually do start watching the podcast because you've come on, they're probably going to bag out on us before they're going to bag out on you.
Probably, yeah, definitely.
I mean, there's a lot to make fun of here.
Yeah, I think like again, not trying to chuck any disses.
Yeah.
But I think after that she did the Olympics whole performance and thing.
Yeah.
She did a partnership with the Inspired Unemployed guys.
Oh, nice.
And-
I saw that.
Yeah, and they
yeah.
did this dancing, and it looked cool, it looked funny, but the
Yeah.
comments were like going crazy. People would just
Yeah.
give, and they were giving stick to the guys as well for doing that collaboration.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's a shame.
Look, it is a shame, but the kangaroo moves up the ranks.
I mean, the gifs out of it I've seen, man. Like they're everywhere now. They're everywhere.
Yeah, look, come on the pod.
Come on the pod.
We'd love to have you. Love to talk some smack.
Yeah.
Subway letter inclusion from also revisiting from an older episode.
Yeah.
The other night, I'll make this quick. The other night, I went through DoorDash like I do.
Yeah.
And it was rather late. I think we'd come off podcast planning, so it was pretty late.
Okay.
I went home and I was like, I haven't eaten dinner. So I went on DoorDash and I went on, and Subway was open. It said accepting orders until 9:59 p.m. I was like, oh,
It's very late.
it is.
Quite
But I was like, hey, that's great. So
Well-
I ordered my sandwich. Half an hour later, this is like at 10:30. I have work at 5 a.m, right?
Jeez.
They refund me and go, oh, no, the shop is closed.
Oh, dude, I would have been irate.
I was so angry. You have
I can
no
just imagine
idea.
like the steam.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
I was that mad. And I was like, you know what? I'm this mad about it. I'm not going to forget about it. I'm going to talk about it in the podcast because we're doing a whole thing with Subway right now. We're trying to get their attention, trying to make the world's most perfect sandwich. So why not add this in?
Yeah.
Get your times updated on DoorDash. Don't be letting down your customers. This is why Subway needs sub game.
Yeah.
You need sub game.
You do need
You're
sub
losing
game.
your fan base.
I mean, like you can't even get your opening times right. Like, come on, give us something.
Look, meatball sub and pizza sub, both great sandwiches.
Yeah.
But $9.59, that's a lie.
Yeah.
So don't be
Forget about
telling that. Don't be telling
Late night
that.
craving? I don't think so. But actually, I wanted to bring up something last week.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get a chance to because we just ran out of time.
Yeah.
Sorry to kind of like make it a bit on the sad kind of side. A passing of a massive legend.
Oh no.
A lot of people know him for many iconic roles. Some people know him as Mufasa, Darth Vader.
Oh, of course.
For my Coming to America
Yes.
fans, King Jaffe Joffa, Mr. James Earl Jones.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's, especially my childhood, like Lion King, that was a huge thing.
Lion King, Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah, for some
Like,
people too.
Yeah. Massive.
Massive losses in the,
That
in the movie
that's
community.
huge. I remember seeing the news and I remember being I was like, oh, it's a bit surreal, right? Like,
Yeah.
but it's like every celebrity passing when
Yeah.
you hear about it.
Yeah.
That is a shame.
It is. It is.
A legend gone to the wind,
It is. But
to the next life.
yeah,
But
let's lighten up the spirits back. That's all I wanted to share.
what are you gonna do? It happens all the time, guys.
Get on with it.
Guys, here at the Bella Vista Hotel, we have some lovely facilities outside. We've got a bar right out there, as I mentioned before, and we've got another little thing. Let's get into it. This is the drink of the week.
Oh,
It's the drink
my favorite.
of the week.
I have a problem.
Yummy. Tasty.
It might be my favorite
And here's what we think.
because I don't know what it is yet. So it might be my favorite. Actually, I do know what it is. That's
You
a
do
total
know.
lie, but I don't know how it tastes.
Yeah.
So, Josh, please.
Yes.
This is your thing.
We have, ladies and gentlemen, a very dangerous concoction of a drink, of a cocktail, some might say, a Long Island iced tea. I actually forgot what goes into this, and I saw the girl making it. I should have kind of made notes as she was doing it. I think there's like vodka. There's definitely another spirit or two in this. Plus, you know, your Coke and bit of lime on top. But yeah, Long Island iced tea. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's have a little sipperoo.
Oh yes.
Well, that's the Long Island I know.
I feel like your one might be stronger than mine. My
That
goodness.
is, well, maybe because I haven't mixed it as well.
Yeah, maybe. I keep trying to mix mine a bit.
I don't know. But I am glad I Ubered today.
I'm glad I did too.
Look, when we Uber, we can afford to have a little bit of a stronger drinky poo on the podcast.
Yes. Can't help that.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening to the Drink of the Week. Maybe we'll get some audience inclusion eventually,
Yeah.
so it isn't just a rinse and repeat
Of
type
course.
cycle. Nice little quick segment there.
Yeah.
Let's move on. We got something coming up that's going to be actually quite lovely for the listeners, and hopefully it doesn't get guessed within the first
Literally.
within the first attempt.
Literally.
Anyway, guys, let's move on. Let's get into that.
Get on with it.
All right, everybody. Have you ever heard of a little thing where you hear something and you don't really quite know what it is, and you try and guess that sound?
Yes.
Well-
Tell me.
I'm gonna tell you right after this.
What's that sound? What's that sound? What's that sound? You can't guess that sound. What's that sound? It's a really good time. What's that sound? You'll never guess the sound. Take it to the pound. It's a really good sound. Don't give me frowns. If you want to win 100, we're not a bunch of clowns. What's that sound? 'Cause what's that sound? What's that sound?
What is that sound?
What is it? Tell me.
I've been going over this for yonkers and yonkers. Just for yonkers and yonkers, man.
Yonkers and yonkers.
And I do not know what it is. I need someone to help me out. Guys, assuming this doesn't get picked by the very person we're about to call right now, we've
Yes.
got a guest coming on the show. Assuming it doesn't get picked in the first,
Fingers crossed.
yeah, This is going to be an ongoing thing until someone guesses the sound.
So should we explain like what the whole idea is?
Yeah,
behind it?
absolutely. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure. So basically, I know a few radio stations have done this, but I thought it would be fun to grab that ideology and place it into our podcast and have some fun with it. So we grab a random sound, we play it for our guests, and we're trying to make this thing as long as possible, get everyone involved, get the fun around for as many people as possible.
The fun around, yes.
And yeah, we'll play it. If they can guess it, awesome. We're going to give away $100 gift card of, I think.
Did you say $100? $100. $100 big ones. FPOS gift card.
FPOS gift card. And I think maybe we can make it a gift card of their own choosing. That way you can get.
But FPOS gift card, right?
Oh, it's like at every.
It's like everything.
Yeah. So you're actually getting $100.
Yeah, $100 basically to use at any given retail store that accepts FPOS, so pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Guys, we will continue this as well if it gets picked on the first day.
I'm praying that this person doesn't get it.
But the more people get the sounds, the deeper we have to reach in our pockets.
True.
Or Segana, might I say, sponsored by Segana. Segana Sounds.
Segana Sounds.
Segana Foley. Guys, we're going to give our special guest a call. His name is Tim. He's a good friend of ours.
Yes.
We'll give him a call. He has the sound now. He's probably listened to it in the last minute. We just sent it to him.
Yeah.
And we're going to call him right now. We'll play the sound, actually.
Yes.
Before we get him on the
let's do
horn.
it.
The sound. This is the sound, everyone. Did you hear that? One more time.
Yeah.
Now, if Tim fails to get this sound on the first try,
Yes.
that is the sound, everyone, that you're going to have to listen for throughout the podcast. And when we call you, you better have an answer for us if you want that $100 gift card.
And that's true, but only one answer. We're only going to get one chance with this.
One shot.
One crack.
One shot.
Shoot your
Unlike
shot
this
well.
drink, which has 6.
If you're going to seduce us, do it right.
All right, let's get him on the horn.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Timothy.
I have arrived.
How are you, bro?
Good, how are you?
We're doing very, very well.
Very well.
Good to hear.
Look, just a preface here. I know you're a bit sick, but no coughing on the podcast, please. It is not allowed.
I already feel sick, Tim.
I've got a mute button, it's all right.
Look, I'm assuming Josh has gone over with you the rules and stipulations of what we're about to do.
Actually, no.
No?
No.
You didn't give me any rules.
I just said
told
the
me that
sound,
there's gonna be sound.
basically.
Okay.
You probably should go into the rules.
First question: have you heard the sound?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do, Tim, is essentially, if you can guess this sound, you've got one chance, right?
Oh, no.
One chance to guess the sound. I hope you've been mulling it over.
We can play it for you as many times as you want, like we're live right now. But you only get one chance to guess it, and if you guess it, you get $100 FPOS voucher.
Okay.
100 big ones. I thought you'd be more excited.
I do this every day.
You've got to win it first, don't you?
You are jumping up and down though secretly, right? Like,
Yeah.
you got this in the bag. All right.
Would you like us to play it for you again?
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
I don't think he
Again,
can hear
please.
it, Josh,
Oh,
through
okay.
this setup. That's why we sent it to him.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay.
I'll go and listen to it.
All right, give it a listen as many times as you like.
All right.
All right.
You ready? All right,
I'm ready.
Tim. What is that sound?
Is it a chip packet?
Look,
All right.
I said to Josh that someone might say that.
Yeah.
But it does sound like a chip packet, but is indeed not a chip packet. So the quest continues.
How many people have you asked?
Just you.
Oh, okay.
Each week there'll be a different guest on. But we appreciate you jumping on, Tim. How are you doing, by the way? I didn't ask how you're doing. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing not too bad. I'm
Little
getting
worse,
better, you know?
little worse after losing $100 there.
Yeah, exactly. Could have been better.
Straight on the pokies with that.
With the FPOS gift card.
Straight into the machine.
Yeah, just cash out. Surely they're like cash out with an FPOS gift card.
Thanks so much for playing, bro. I appreciate it.
That's all right. Thanks for the call.
Cheers, man. Have a
Stay
good
classic,
one.
mate.
Say it.
All right. See ya.
See ya. Look, he gave it his best
He
shot,
gave it.
and I knew that someone was going to say chip packet.
That was your first initial when you heard it as well.
It was. So I'm glad that the $100 is still in our pocket. Someone,
week.
please come and take it from us.
I dare you.
I dare you.
I'm getting cocky now. No one's going to get it.
You'll never guess that sound. What's that sound? I don't know.
True.
I'm never giving it away. Imagine if we just created the world's like most crazy sound and no one could ever guess it.
It'll be like a combination of like 6 different things.
Well, we'd be able to keep $100. That's for sure.
That's true.
Actually, you got one of them, but there's actually 6 in there. You need to name all 6.
No, all 6 in the one answer as well.
Get on with it.
It's time for Chore Champions. Chore Champions, it's the time of day. It's a one-stop shop. We can all be gay. It means happy. Oh, who's gonna be the incompetent chappie? Chore Champions. It's time for Chore Champions.
It's time for Chore Champions. All right, Josh. Chore Champions.
Chore Champs.
This is a segment that I've been looking forward to. Basically, we've got a list of household chores, adulting chores,
Yes.
which you should pretty much be able to do, I think.
I think I've been training for this my whole life.
Sure. Maybe.
Pretty much.
Look, it's a quiz. Big TV for big quiz. SEGANA Puzzles for you. Thank you for the sponsor.
Thank you.
Chore Champions. Each
Lovely.
slide will have a chore and a description, and we'll have to say whether we can do it or not.
Yes.
The person who can do the least amount of adulting chores puts a token in the maximum penalty jar. Very simple concept. Let's just get along with the game.
Help me.
All right, so Josh, are you competent?
Oh, jeez. I already know how this is going to go from last week.
There's a little description there, but I've described it. Let's just get on with
Let's
it.
do it.
Cleaning the dishwasher filter. Maintaining a dishwasher by regularly cleaning out the filter.
Yes.
You know how to do that.
I mean, that's just like the...
Come on.
I don't use...
filter.
I hand wash dishes. I don't use dishwasher. So you kind of got to give me a pass on that, actually.
What?
We don't use our dishwasher. I hand wash everything.
No, the chore is cleaning the dishwasher filter. If you don't know how to do that,
But I don't use it.
so you don't know how to do it.
So I
then.
have to... I don't use it, but I have to know
You
it.
lose a point, and so do
That's-
I, because I don't know how to do it either.
Well, great then. My argument is invalid.
Yeah, I guess so. Fixing a squeaky door hinge. Do you know how to do that?
No, I don't know.
You don't know how to do
No, I
that.
don't
He's not a very good handyman, folks. Turns out I do.
Oh, bullsh.
I do.
No.
I do. Bullsh. No, I do know how to do that. You ever heard of a thing called WD-40?
Not fair. I just haven't seen you pick up anything ever.
Look, just because I haven't done it doesn't mean I don't know how to do it.
I mean, all right.
And I have done it, actually. I have done it. WD-40, a bit on the hinges.
I think for you to say you've done it, so for you to know how to do it, you have to have done it.
I have done it. And like, you just put a bit on the hinges.
Yeah.
Smooth, baby.
You sure you're not like turning
Smooth.
something? You're turning it
It's
higher or
that,
something?
It's that smooth. It's that smoothness, babe.
All right, fine. I'll give you that.
All right, thank you. Fixing a misaligned garage door sensor.
Yes, I actually have done that with my dad.
So does your dad know how to do it, or do you know how to do it?
I've done it with my dad. So
Yeah.
and he told me it's pretty.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I know how to do that one too, because
Oh,
I've done it in my older house.
That's not good for me.
No. So that's
I'm down by
that's 2-1. That's 2-1. That's fine. Filing taxes.
Yeah, that's just sort of life.
You have this up on me because I don't know how to do my own taxes.
Yes, get a job.
Unfortunately for me.
That's the goodness of IKEA, though.
I mean, it is, and they do all of that. I know. Look, IKEA don't do my taxes. It's all
Oh, true.
sorted
Sorry,
by
yeah.
the good folks at H&R Block. We'd love to have you on the show. SEGANA is a pretty good sponsor, but we'd be more than welcome to to more investments. So 2-2, right?
2-2, yeah.
All right. This is shaping up to be a good segment, guys.
Ooh.
Changing a flat tire. Now, I'm going to go out on a whim here and say that you might not have this ability. I'm just going to go out on a whim.
The thing is, like, I've been taught it, but I've never done it, which is annoying because I've never been in that position.
Said by yourself.
I know.
To have.
That's why.
To know
That's,
you have.
that's why
had
I'm
to
putting
have
my
done
hand
it.
up. I gotta give it. That's
Okay.
fair. That's fair.
I have done it.
Yeah.
Am I good at it? No, not proficient. But I do know how.
I can do it.
I do know how to do it, and I have done it before in a tight spot. So, changing a flat tire.
3-2. Let's
That's
get
a ding ding for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
Ding ding ring a ding.
Jump starting a car. But this is not car stuff, man. What is this? Garage?
I mean, jump starting a car. That's a pretty important adult skill to have, wouldn't you say?
I mean, it would be, but yeah, I've never been in that position yet.
Well, you haven't been in a situation where you've needed to help someone jumpstart a car or jumpstart your own car? No? Neither have I.
Really?
I know how to do it, but I've never...
Especially
had
being
to do
like
it.
living in an old place like that was, a few hours away.
Yeah.
You think there would be a time? Or
I've
something.
never had to do it. I know how conceptually to do it.
Yeah.
I just never have done it.
Yeah.
So if that's the rules, then I guess we're toast.
No, fair enough.
Yeah. But it's adulting, right? This is what
This
it's
is
supposed to
adulting.
be. Patching a hole in the wall.
Yes.
Oh.
I've actually done this with my dad.
With your dad. There's a theme here, man.
Yeah, well, no, but the thing is, like, my dad's always doing that stuff, and when he asks for help, I'm always coming around and we go through it together.
But is that a little bit of a cheating thing? Like, you haven't done it.
But we're talking about it, and we're talking, next time you can do this and you can do that. Like, I don't know. I feel like I should get that. If I had said I hadn't done before, I wouldn't have said that. Because I've literally helped do that in the house before.
I mean, I just can't picture you patching a hole in the wall.
Just getting on my knees.
So is that 3-3 then?
I think that's real, yeah.
Alright.
Damn, I can't get one up on you.
Unclogging a drain. Have you done this?
Bro, with my pasty Indian diets, I'm pretty sure I've unclogged the toilet many times in my life or a drain.
Yeah, fair enough.
Stinky.
It is a bit stinky. All right.
Surely you have to.
I have done that as
come
well.
on, man.
Yes. Okay. So that's 4-4.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sure. Oh.
It's a tiebreaker.
Do you have is there a post get Josh out of this kind of?
No, I don't. Because I was sure that you wouldn't have that many skills.
I mean, look, we either both put a token in or we don't put any at all. I mean, that's the only real thing we can do.
All right. We'll both put one in.
All right. We're good sports, ladies and gentlemen. We're good sports. We'll both put them both in.
I'm a stand-up guy. I'm just a stand-up guy. It's what I do, I'm a people pleaser. What can I say?
This was fun. We should bring this back again.
Yeah, Chore Champions. How about that? That was great. Look, I didn't think you'd be able to keep up with me, and
Yeah.
perhaps that says something about me. I should have done a little more. Maybe I should learn how to do my taxes.
Get on with it.
Alrighty, it's time for the game. I feel like we just had a game challenge and we're back with another game challenge.
Back to back.
This is why we need to do a little more talking.
True.
Anyway, this is Don't Say the Same Thing as Me.
I know what I'm gonna say in my head. You could know the same thing, could you? You're not a psychic. Back to the future. Don't say the same thing as me. Don't say the same thing.
Never do it. Don't do it.
But a friend came to me and told me what you were gonna say. Don't you do it because I like the way I say it. I don't like the way you say it.
Who's Fran anyway? Fran's a friend of Stan. Oh, Stan's the man.
Go Stan.
Stan. Can we get a round of applause for Stan? Stan is the man.
We love Stan.
What's Stan doing these days?
Get him on the podcast.
Do you know anyone named Stan we can get on the podcast?
It's a very 70s, 80s
It's a
kind
niche
of
name
Yeah,
because you don't hear anyone named Stanley
Not-
these days,
yeah,
do you?
not these days, no.
Man, who else do you not hear about? There's a lot of
There is a lot of
Geralds.
Geralds. It's all
There's no
even
Geralds or
Jeff. Or
Jeff. Yeah, named Jeff. Gary. Yeah.
Richard's
Bartholomew.
rare.
Bartholomew.
God, I don't think I've ever met a Bartholomew.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. I like that name, actually.
It's not bad.
I was talking to the
You
missus
could-
about
You
that
could be
name.
like, hey man, how's it going? Easy.
Yeah. Easy. Or like Zeke. You say Zeke. I'd say Zeke for
Zeke.
short.
I'd be like easy. How's it going? Easy.
Easy.
Doing your easy thing.
Yeah. How's today? Easy.
He's like, oh, I'm living life on easy mode, bro.
An easy
On
street.
easy street. All right, guys, we got the game here. It is called Don't Say the Same Thing as Me. Essentially, it is a video that we've ripped off. And we're just going to basically try and say something different than the host.
Yeah. It's
Let's not overcomplicate things.
Loser, as always, got to chuck in a token for the maximum penalty, as you all know.
Yeah, I think that's a given by now.
But yeah, let's get into
All
it.
right, let's do it. Let's go.
Round 1. Pick any number.
547.
2.
Imagine if it's 2.
7. You said 7 as well.
I got kinda
Sorry,
close.
you're eliminated.
I got kind
It
of
will
close.
get harder as we go.
I think we
with
just-
the last rounds being the toughest.
okay.
If you get there, of course. Name any city.
Port
Sydney.
Louis.
Sydney.
Port Louis.
They're not going to say Sydney. There's no way. If I was a gambling
It's a
man.
massive cap.
Paris. Did you say the same?
It could have been
Then I'm
easily.
sorry, you're
It's
out.
in your head, though. It's in your head. Like,
Yeah.
you think about Paris when you think about cities, huh?
Round 3. Name any color.
Turquoise.
Violet.
That was my second one.
Violet.
Red.
What do you mean it was your
Which color
second
did you
one?
choose?
Second choice, yeah.
Wasn't
Did
good
you
enough
say
for you?
red or thought about it? Name a country.
Paraguay.
Lithuania.
Not bad.
Surely they're not going to say that. Lithuania. Come on.
Come on.
Australia.
Oh, that
If
could
you
have
said
been
the
dangerous.
Same, you gotta subscribe.
That
Well, it's
could have
the
been-
only Aussie one.
That could have been dangerous.
Name a famous actor.
Kate Winslet.
Johnny Depp. Oh man, that's so obvious.
Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet.
Brad Pitt. Hope you're
so
still in the
close.
Dude,
game.
it's like Johnny Depp's cousin.
I know. That's why I was like, I should have gone someone different.
Name a language.
Creole.
Spanish. I'm out here. I'm out.
Spanish. If you lose, you gotta like the video.
Could have said English. Or anything, man. Hindu, anything.
I can't believe I couldn't think of one.
Question 6 as well.
I knew I couldn't do Spanish. I knew it was too risky, and I just did it anyway. I don't even speak Spanish. Espanol.
I speak Spanish.
Do you know any Spanish?
No.
I don't think the accent counts as.
What's poke? Poke, that's... Poke.
¿Por qué?
That could be...
I don't know.
I think it is Spanish.
I know a
Poke.
little. I know a little bit of Greek.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you do know. Yeah, you've had a fair share of Greek.
Yeah. But I don't really like when I say a little bit of Greek. I mean like
Yeah, the surface.
Yasitukan. I think I've messed that up. Yasitukanis. Tikanis.
What does that mean again?
I'm probably butchering it. I think it means hello. How are you? It's been a while. Yasutikanis Milene Derek is.
Oh,
I think,
dude, you can say like a whole sentence.
hello,
man.
my name is Derek.
That
yeah.
should count as fluent.
I think so.
That should count as fluent.
And then, are we counting that? Should I retract my token? I think, Yasutikanis Milene Derek, and then it's
Dude.
Kita is look. I think Kita have told us Spiti is like look at that house.
Dude,
So
that's
there's
like
a little bit there.
a mad pickup line.
But I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm probably
Yeah.
butchering it. It's been a while.
Oh, but that's, I mean, I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you believe it, it's fine.
It sounds right
But
to me.
you know a little bit of some languages, right? Like,
Yeah, well, my national language is Creole, which is Mauritian language.
that's what you said in the game.
Which is what I said in the game.
Yeah,
Creole,
right.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to say Spanish. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
What kind of an idiot would say Spanish?
No, but it is hard when you're on the spot. You like the time is going so
I
fast.
mean, I heard you say one so quick off the bat, and then I just heard the timer going down. And you know when you're in those situations where you're like, "Oh, I've got to think of something really quick here," and I'm not good at under pressure.
Oh, man. That
Yeah,
was-
all right. Well,
yeah.
that was quick.
That was a quick
but
game.
maybe it was good because our next segments might take a little bit of time. So,
Yeah, true.
guys, stick around. We've got plenty more to come in the show. Hope you enjoyed the game. I've got another token towards the maximum penalty.
Oh.
I don't think we'll update you this week. We'll update you next week.
Yeah,
Keep that
true.
suspense a little bit going.
we need to get that board, man.
Yes, I need to prepare more petty spaghetti slides. Of course.
Get on with it.
Oh, look, he's doing it again. Oops, I Googled again. My finger slipped. Mom. I Googled again. Why did my finger slip? Oops, I Googled again. Check my notes. Self-diagnosis. I am my own doctor. Take that, Josephine. I Googled it.
Josephine, you're a doctor.
Josephine, I
Google
Google.
is the best.
Google gives you everything.
Do we have to put a little explicit on that for what I just said? I don't know. Probably not.
I don't even know, You told me that you could get away with that. I think it just
think you can.
depends. I think it just depends, yeah.
I think so.
Maybe the context.
If you see a little E next to this, maybe I'll bleep it out. I don't know.
We'll see.
Our next segment has really got me feeling those 6 shots in that.
Bro, mine's weak as, man.
Is it?
Can I taste it?
Yeah, taste it.
Just because I...
Yeah. Have a go. Is it more?
No, it tastes the same.
Oh, is it?
It tastes a bit weak to me. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I taste that.
Maybe because it's like it's not as cokey.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Let's get back into it.
Yeah, let's get back on track. We have a a new segment.
Yes.
Oops, I Googled again.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what that is, so are we. It was thrown together very quick. We thought it would be fun to go through some of the most popular Googled questions. And of course, a few came up that were quite interesting to
quite
us.
a doozy, I think.
Do you want to go through them?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you go first.
I mean, all right. So we had a big list of questions, and for the sake of smelling reoccurring segments, I think we'll only do 2.
Yeah.
But for me, I decided to tackle the question: what do you do if you see a UFO? I thought this kind of thing was pretty self-explanatory. You just film it these days. Now, what I have kind of gone off on a little tangent.
Yeah.
What do you do if you see a UFO? I'm just going to say call somebody and film it, right?
True.
I don't think that's the real question that should be being asked. It's open for interpretation. Yeah. I mean, we're on a podcast here. You can tell me what you think. But I think the real question that should be asked is, what do you do if it beams you up and starts to probe you?
That should be the
I think that's what we really need help with. And, I hope that never happens to me. Do you believe in aliens? No. You don't believe in anything.
I believe I mean, we're going to different topics if we're going to, because I believe in like the whole, like I think the whole multiversal thing needs to be looked at. Like, why isn't there this elsewhere? But aliens and stuff like that.
Like, not little green men, but like life out there. Dude, the universe is so big.
I know, but they've done well to hide it. Like, you don't know, but like in the sense where like you haven't seen like a physical.
No.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's keeping me like on the other side of the fence.
So seeing is believing.
In a sense, yeah.
This is too deep for our podcast. We're not this kind of a podcast.
Get my tinfoil hat for this, because my head is hurting.
Oh my goodness. We start getting philosophical on everybody, and people might start going, these guys are too stoic. Yeah, I'm just here for a laugh.
Yeah.
Look, well, here for a laugh you shall have. What do you do if you get caught by aliens, beamed up, Scotty beam me up, and start getting probed? Now, I've found a good example that I think is relevant.
Yeah.
That explains this interestingly well. And it's not so much an explanation as a true story of someone who this did happen to and what the aliens were truly after.
Oh, wow.
And it's truly, truly exquisite. Let's have a listen to that.
In the calm of night, our unsuspecting hero finds themselves beamed up into an alien spacecraft. And here we are, moments before the traditional yet wholly uncomfortable probing process begins. Our hero, he stands firm, burrito in one hand, staring down a group of aliens. They seem particularly fixated on that glowing Q-tip-like device.
Yeah, right, what's that, a UFO? UFO, you want some? I'll give it to you. You want some? Let's get this over with then, yeah? But just so you know, Earth's got a general data protection regulation, yeah? So you're going to need a consent form for that.
Clever one, isn't he? The aliens, slightly thrown off, begin rustling around for something resembling paperwork. One can almost feel their confusion. Probing was never meant to require this much admin.
Also, if I could leave a Yelp review, yeah, that'd be great. 3 stars for ambience, but although it needs less bright lights, doesn't it? And a little less ominous chanting. Why are you getting up in my face, bruv? I'll knock your block off, that's what I'll do.
Here we see a rare moment where the alien leader, who's had enough of intergalactic regulations from witty humans, sighs deeply. Frankly, he didn't travel across the galaxy to deal with sassy Samuel. One of the aliens awkwardly hands over a clipboard with an illegible consent form, still unsure whether the human is serious or just really annoying.
Right, now that's out of the way, let's talk about probing etiquette, shall we? I'd love to talk about it, love to do it, love consent. Now, if we're going to do some probing, I'd like some dinner first, yeah? I'd expect that, not a savage.
Dinner first, how very earthling of him. But little does our hero know, these aliens don't probe at all. They're far more interested in his burrito. Suddenly, the aliens grab the burrito, examining it with fascination. The probing device is tossed aside. They've moved on to what they consider to be the greatest mystery of Earth, wrapped, handheld cuisine.
This is ground control to Major Tom. Can you confirm they liked the burrito?
Wait, you're telling me that all this tech and you're more interested in my burrito than me?
Ah, yes. Turns out these extraterrestrials have discovered intergalactic cravings for food.
What a bloody stitch
and as it
up.
happens, Mexican food is their new obsession. Probing, a thing of the past. Doritos, the new frontier.
Oh, that's a bunch of bollocks. Who's bollocks this? I'll give you frontier. I'll give you the new frontier right here. What do you want to probe me? Probe me.
They didn't want to probe him.
They did it. They really did.
They just wanted his burrito.
Oh man, that's too good, man.
And that's what you should do. Just be difficult.
Yeah.
And carry a burrito on you at all times.
Always,
Because
always.
if they see it, they probably would just throw their Q-tip away and you know, find the traditional nice handheld cuisine.
Yeah, definitely. Like
Wrapped
anyone would.
handheld cuisine.
Like anyone would.
I mean, who doesn't love a good Guzman white cup?
Of course, mad mate. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll take
100%. And the fact that he's British too is just the icing on the cake. Don't ask me what area of Britain he's from. He's from.
True. Yeah, that was a very good. Very good.
Yeah, mate, you're the ghetto.
I'll give it you, mate.
Oh, some bloody bollocks. You want to do one? You want some? Remember that guy? You want some? I'll
give it you.
Oh, what a legend! What a legend!
Oh man.
Now your question.
So
your question.
One of the most searched terms, I guess, on the browser web of Google was why is my poop green? Look, I get it. I think people expect their poop to be brown, so when it comes looking a bit green, you know, the cause for concern and curiosity is immediately there, and they go straight to the search engine and be like, you know, what's going on? You know, why is my poop green? And I think it comes down to that people are not aware of the harmless things such as change in diet, so eating more vegetables, leafy greens, stuff like that, or even the change with eating more foods that have artificial dyes.
Yeah, so you're saying that changing your diet could be a cause of green poop.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
But also just eating a bunch of different foods that, like, again, with the artificial dyes or more leafy greens and vegetables, it all contributes to just changing poop. Like, it's really, I think a lot of people put it in their head like, there is something wrong with me. I am pooping out colors that are not what I'm, used to seeing.
Yeah.
I need to go to the hospital.
It's supposed to be red, isn't it? Yeah.
What are you even eating? But no, I think, look, it makes sense, and I think
I googled this. I don't have a problem.
Red is fine. I'll take red. But yeah, I think they're not too kind of fond with seeing those. We're seeing those types of those change in colors. So I went on a few different websites. I gathered some sources, and I compiled a nice little audio that kind of describes it quite well. Yeah. That goes into the little things that contribute as to why your poop might be green, and I think we should give it a listen. Have it on air for the fans to listen to, and we can just see how it goes.
Take my advice.
Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I'm here to tell you everything you never knew you needed to know about one of life's more puzzling phenomena. Why poop is green. Yes, it's a topic most people avoid, but I'm here to tackle it head on for your educational benefit.
Lovely.
Now, before you cringe or tune out, I have to make something very crystal clear. Before we dive into this incredibly critical segment, I need to remind you that this analysis and information is incredibly important and must be listened to till the very end to gather a complete understanding as to why poop is in fact green. So unfortunately for you, Derek, if you have to cut this audio short or stop it at any moment during the podcast whatsoever, you will be penalized. Yes, that's right. Penalized for being an incompetent podcast host. And said penalty will result in you donating a token towards the maximum penalty.
This guy.
Happy learning. Now let's talk about the topic of green poop. Green poop is generally the result of a digestive tract processing material at a faster rate than usual. The bile greenish digestive fluid produced by the liver does not undergo its typical transformation into yellow and brown as it passes through the intestines.
Yes, thank you.
This incomplete transformation results in stool that appears green.
Stool.
In most cases, green poop is not a cause for concern, though persistent changes in stool color should be evaluated by a healthcare professional. Mm-hmm. Now here's a list of 100 different shades of green poop.
Oh my goodness.
Categorized by hue and tone. Avocado green, olive green, mint green, forest green, army green, lime green, chartreuse green, emerald green, jade green, seaweed green, spinach green, cucumber green, pistachio green, moss green, kale green.
What have you done?
Shamrock green.
How long does
Sage green.
30 minutes.
Pea green. Fern green. swamp green,
30 minutes.
leaf
That's the whole
green,
podcast.
I know. It took me like 3 hours to do as well.
celery green, pickle green, frog green.
This is actually stupid, man. What is
bamboo
this?
green, apple green, chive green, vine green.
Oh, we didn't even get to the part where my friend John came on and talked about why your poop is green.
Well,
I had a guest speaker coming on, but he wasn't going to come for like another 20 minutes, so it's all right.
Okay. Well, look, we'll have that full audio clip up on our YouTube channel if anyone wants to go view that. Just because Josh put a lot of effort into it, and I feel sad having to stop that on the podcast. But that is why you did it. You got me.
I mean,
you
yeah.
petty spaghetti me.
I petty spaghetti'd you, man.
You petty spaghetti me. That is the last thing that I expected.
Oh, man.
All right, well, as promised, token in the jar for me.
3 for 3, man. What an episode.
Two.
Oh,
is it?
I thought it was.
Oh, it is 3
'Cause of for the start. Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy.
Dude, you petty spaghetti me good. Wow.
Man, I expected us to go for like a good 2 minutes.
I even asked you before, because my camera, right, everyone at home, my camera goes on like a 20-minute timer, so we need to keep changing it every time we record.
Yeah.
And I asked Josh, I was like, oh, so how long is your thing going to go for? Is it going to take 12 minutes? Because that's how long
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, it should be fine.
I was like, maybe just turn it off. Just make sure we restart it, just in case.
I couldn't even get through your whole audio clip on one recording bit anyway.
I think we went through like 15 names.
That is unhinged. Well done. Well done. I think this has started something now. I'm going to have to get my revenge.
I'm a bit wary now.
You'll never see it coming.
I know.
Get on with it.
That's the same as that.
What an actual show.
that was a show and a half.
Today felt so good. I'm so happy right
Yeah.
now. That was such a good thing. I did not expect that at all. Why is your poop green? Well, here's an half an hour to why. And
you need to go through it all, everybody.
And if you skip it, penalty for you. Wow. Okay, so closing remarks. We're here at the end of the show. It is that time again. This one really did fly.
It really did.
Wow. What a show. I had a great time. The What's That Sound is still in play.
Yes,
Huzzah.
It is.
What's That Sound? So, guys, listen back to that as many times as you have to. And we'll reach out to you and we'll be calling you.
Yes. Or if you would like to be on the show next week or in the coming weeks, reach out to us and we'll get it lined up.
Take advantage of this small community that we have.
Yeah.
Let us know. If you want to have a shot at guessing that sound, we'll have you on the show. $100 FPOS gift card on the line. So there is something in it for you. Get in on it. Also, send us your details for the Certificate of Classics.
Yes.
Season 1 podcaster, the SEGANA Podcast at gmail.com, or go onto our Instagram. In our bios, we have all the links there.
It's out there.
All the relevant links.
It's out there.
To submit your details, your name, your favorite segment so far, and we will send you out a Certificate of Classics at the end of the season. Maximum penalty updates.
Yes.
They'll be coming in the next episode.
We promise.
We do promise that. I just am a bit wary to look at the board right now.
Yeah.
I'm not looking too good, to be honest with you.
I know that will change soon. I know.
Look, how do you feel about everything going on so far? I think we've had some good feedback on the podcast. I think the podcast is going well.
I think I have, and I think a lot of people are just tuning in. I think with the change in segments, like we're always trying to be fresh, trying to be innovative, trying to be different. I think it's resonating with people too, because they're getting interested in that.
I hope people like it, man.
Or if not, I'll give it ya. I'll give it ya.
You want some? Do you want some?
In my birthday, ain't it?
Guys, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, we are dropping them every single Monday. We're never missing. We're here at the Bella Vista Hotel. Shout out again. Thank you so much for your facilities. We're back here next week. We're dropping them every Monday, 6 seasons and a movie. Stay classic.
Stay it.
Get on with it.
The podcast is now signing off. To all the certified classics. Until next week, stay classic.